Today, I take this German Lego World War II artillery mock I built last week what I only had 1 hour to build, and I turn it into an epic German fortress today. So let's get started. You might remember this mock I built a few weeks ago where I was showing off the 3 turrets we have here. And basically, I only had 1 hour to build this, and I had a vision of having a lovely tower here with some German snipers up there to be able to kind of give directions where tanks are to these anti-tank guns. So today I'm going to be building onto this, and you never know, we might put some more stuff at the back here and then a tower here just to finish off on what I would do if I didn't have an hour to build it, because I genuinely think this is amazing, but I can make it absolutely epic. So let's straight away get the side built on. So basically one of these guns is probably going to go because of having 3 is a bit kind of crazy when these two are very similar. So it might be worth having the tower here, because this is the other thing too. What I would love to build is a German fortress. So all of this stuff I'm building now, well, you never know, we might crash it all down and build an absolute massive German fortress. So let's get going. Let's move one of these. I think I might get rid of this one, move that one there, and I've dropped it already. It's already smashed like Lego does. So let's get started with this. It's going to look epic. Make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because we're building Lego every week, every Saturday, 12 PM UK time. So we've got half a base plate here, and we're going to be breaking this down. All the back's going to be broken down too, because it's going to be widened at the back too. So the plan is say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It's annoying because it actually looks so epic. Let's add it on here, and then the tower's going to sit about here. So it's going to look epic. Let's get it. So on this right side of this mock, we have a half a base plate where I just wanted to make this mock a lot wider so we could have the tower in place. So doing this, I used black, grey and dark grey bricks all along this, and it probably took me round about 20 minutes to get this done, so it could be easily done. This is probably the most boring bit about World War II Lego mocks. I get so many people commenting on my TikTok, on my YouTube videos, how long does this take? This is a time consuming bit. Doing the whole base takes way too long. If you agree with this, comment down below how long you think I've spent on this mock altogether, just putting the base plate Lego bricks down. The side bit has been completed, so now we need to move these 2 German soldiers and find out how we're gonna get this in. So the plan is to build it like that, and then build the wall along so it builds into it. Builds into it in a sense. Say for example, let's just mark it out. We have that, and then maybe it starts, you kind of want it starting, maybe starting like that. So then this bit here becomes the actual thing, which will be good. And then the other thing too is we probably want to have a wall to finish off over here. So then basically you're kind of saying this is going to be the tower. Tower's going to be here. It's not going to be crazy high, and then if we have more bricks we can get out at the end. This is my problem at the moment. I have not invested enough into Lego bricks, so that's going to be our biggest problem, and it definitely will be. Definitely will be our problem. So let's get all the bricks ready so we can start building this tower, because I definitely think this mock is definitely missing something like that, in the sense of height and kind of a little bit of a standout feature where, you know, the 2 guns look amazing, the Germans all there looks really cool, but thinking this mock was always basically holding out for something amazing like this. So let's get all the bricks ready, set to the side, because I want it to have, like you see, we've got these ones with little dots and stuff like that out. I want it to have, say for example, smaller ones than this. So it will kind of have like a little bit of a texture feel to it, than it just being like kind of basic. Okay, so here we go. So our tower's going to be here. I've got all my bricks down here that I'm needing. there's another added thing what I want to do too. I've done in a few of my other builds before. So I normally get the green kind of tree bits and make it look like ivy, so it's like growing up it, so it gives that extra detail on the side that it looks a bit older, and that's what we're going for. So let's build around this quickly now, just so we know. So that's there, and then let's make sure we get it right. So it just needs to be one that side. Yeah. And there you go. Cool. So that would do that. Let's make sure this is right. We don't want to get this wrong. You get stuff like this wrong, you're in the mud, basically. So say for them two there, lovely, them two there, and these are double there. Lovely jubbly. So then this one should go flush there. And then it should just go across all the way there. Perfect. So let's get all this filled in. First, we're going to have to get rid of this. And that. Come on, now's work. Yeah, boy. And then that can... Nope, that can sit on that one. Cool, nice one. So this is already looking like we want it to. And then again, we're going to have like a little door at the back here. What's going to look good. So the door is going to be 4 long. Don't want the door to be on the side or anything like that. I was thinking this side, but I think if we have it at the back, it will be a bit better, because we're not making the door look amazing or anything like that. We're going to just have a door. So let's build this up and let's see what this looks like, because of this is going to take a bit of time just to build all the way up with these one level bricks. So let's get it. So now it come to the bit what took absolutely way too long. Trust me with this was crazy, the amount of time that I had to spend just putting bricks going up into a tower. And yes, you might be thinking, this looks like a Minecraft tower because it's blocky. Yes, I know it's blocky. I'm still learning to make Lego, to make buildings look less blocky and so like that. But the other thing what I've done with this, what you could see, is there's some holes at the front. The holes at the front was basically to make more detail onto this. There's something that I saw, one of my first World War II videos I ever saw was when you could have people were putting greenery on it, so it looked like it's been aged there too, what looked really cool. But trust me, this tower took way too long to build and it got very tall very quickly. What I thought was really cool, because I wanted it to be kind of a lookout kind of thing, because definitely I want to be adding more to this. I definitely want to add loads more to it. And comment down below, what should I add behind it? Like, should I add some Tiger 1 tanks, or should I make like a little bit where there's the German army behind, like a little base, or where they've captured some soldiers in war? So comment down below what you think I should add on to this, because this is going to be maybe like a 3-part video. Okay, so all we need now is, say for example, we're going to just put a little German Lego soldier up here, so we know the height. So, and then now all we need to do is basically brick him up so we've got the right height there for him, and then move him and then put the roof on. I'm thinking probably this height you want to be, so too high, then we build up, and then we'll try and do like a little peak of a little roof. Okay, so we've got the height of it, we've got the peak of it. Now it's time for the hardest bit, the roof. Before we do the roof, actually, I'm going to build it up. So, you know what I said before? I want it to be built up, so maybe it builds up round this, if you know what I mean. So, for example, like we had these bits like here, that there too. Really wanted the rubble to build up around this. Okay, cool. So that's all kind of built into it now. It looks a little bit better. Wait until we finish all of that off. So now let's have a look at what colors this roof would benefit from. So we've got stuff like this we could do. Maybe something like this would be all right. you do go along there. Yeah, I think it's going to look the best. So for example, that's how we would have it. Yeah, I actually don't hate it. I don't hate it from the angle I'm looking at it. The only thing we need to do would be do on the other side, and then go from there. Really, let's see what we can make it look like. To finish off, I had to make the grey roof. So this grey roof was absolutely so painful because I made a massive mistake on making this tower. I counted too many spaces. I made it one too long, and it was way too late for me to basically go back in time and do that. I was like, I'm definitely not doing this again. So the tower was not the best in my opinion, and yes, you can slate me in the comments, but I definitely think I've done myself justice in the sense of having a yellow and grey. It definitely gave it that different look. That it wasn't just one colour. The whole thing did go well really well. And then I added sandbags, 2 Germans in the top, so they were like with their snipers looking out to see where they're going to be firing, and they're going to be shouting down to the people on the anti-tank gun and the rocket gun. And then the last thing I needed to do was build back the wall that I broke down at the start. I don't know why I done this, but I did. So now it's time to build that bit at the back and add a bit more detail. And trust me, the end result is very good for a person who, I would say 4 months ago, has never built a World War II Lego mock. From my first mock to this mock, I'm very proud of what I've achieved so far. If you are liking the video, make sure you like it. Definitely subscribe because of more World War II Lego videos coming very soon. And here we have it. Yes, I know not too much has changed on this side here, but this is what's changed. The big tower. Yes, I know it's very blocky. I still have not found out the best way of making a tower or anything like that. I might have made it a bit too big. Maybe a little bit smaller would have been really cool. But like I said, when I make a German fortress, this is what I want it to look like. I want it to kind of have a tower on one side, a bit of ruins, and then like an entrance, maybe an entrance in between. Maybe I could turn this into it. Maybe that's what we do with this. But in my opinion, I think it looks really cool. You got like the mossy bit in the front. You got all the rubble in the front too here. It does look really cool. And then in the top, you do have a sniper and another guy with a Car 98 there with the sandbags up there. So they've kitted it out in case anyone's turning up. If you got the US or the British soldiers coming, what are you going to be doing? These guys are going to be peppering them. Trust me, with this, it looks good. Comment down below what you would change, because like I said, I really want to keep updating this because I really do like the look of this. In my opinion, this is the best kind of ruins sort of thing I've made. Maybe, you never know, we could smash down a little bit of this, see if we could have it ruined a bit, and then, you know, rubble in there, and it looks really cool. But I really appreciate you. If you have watched this so far, make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you stay tuned every Saturday at 12 o'clock UK time. I'll see you then.